What is going on, Oxnard Movement and CrossFit Ventura? Welcome to Friday. Happy Friday. It is December, oh my goodness, 20th. Happy Friday. We've got a ton to talk about today. We are actually going to skip talking about next week's workouts because I have so much to cover in this email kind of as we close the year. The first thing that I want to talk about is a big change that's going to be coming in January that we're going to be able to implement right in our app software. It is called the Consistency Club. The Consistency Club is going to be inside your app. You're going to get a new interface in January that is added right into your homepage. And this Consistency Club is geared around attending 12 times throughout the month. Yes, I want you attending. I want you showing up. You're going to get the best results if you show up. The part of why we're going to start this Consistency Club is I want to see everyone being more consistent on a regular basis and incentivize you to reserve those classes, to check in for those classes. And we're going to get some cool stuff away. The first thing you got to do is you got to show up for 12 times in one single month. If you can do that, you're going to earn yourself into the Consistency Club. The Consistency Club isn't about any single month, though. The Consistency Club is about the streaks that you can do in the Consistency Club. How many consecutive months can you attend 12 or more classes? So you're going to see some fun leaderboards for that Consistency Club. Who's got the most attendances on a monthly basis? Who's making it for their first time? And then streaks. And we are going to be giving some really cool things away. These are things that you cannot buy. They can only be earned by earning streaks. And those streaks are going to start out at 3 months in a row, at 6 months in a row, and 9 months in a row, and 12 months in a row. If you can attend 12 times in that many times or that many months in a row, you're going to earn something. They're going to progressively get cooler and cooler because if you break your streak, you have to start back over at 0 months. So you got to build your way up from 0 to 3 months on a streak, from 3 months to 6 months on a streak, from 6 months to 9 months. And if you have 1 month that you don't make 12, you start back over at 0 months. So this is going to be really fun. We're really excited about it. We've got some really cool stuff kind of planned out for you guys for those 3, that 6, that 9, and that 12-month Consistency Club streak. That is the first thing we are super excited about. The next thing that I kind of want to talk about that pertains to that is not only do I want you to be here monthly, but I want you to show up a lot of times. So we had some member milestones recently that I kind of want to just highlight. And I'm going to try to do these on a monthly basis as well. We had some people who earned their mugs. These are earned. You cannot buy these coffee mugs. They have to be earned by attending 50 classes. We've had Eric Wright get his 50, Jeremy get his 50, Monroe, Hedka get his 50, Justine got her 50, Mike got his 50, and Izzy got his 50 basically in the last month. Now at 100, you earned a Century member tag. We had one member earn this in the last month. PK, congrats. He earned his 100 classes. And then Icon, this is 250 classes total. We had John Donofrino, Rick Orzco, and Lorenzo Gutierrez earn their Icon tag. Congrats, that's 250 classes. And then we had some legend tags as well. Sam Verba, who congrats, just had her little one. She's super cute. Michael from CrossFit Ventura actually just hit this milestone in the last month as well. And Sam Melgoza also hit this in the last month as well. So both Michael and Sam, I've got some cool for you guys. Congrats on hitting a ton of classes. The more classes that you attend, you're going to earn things. They're pretty rad. You want to be legend status. We have a couple of members getting close to, no one at either space has hit 1,000 classes. We're getting very, very close to it. But at 1,000 classes, you become a Kilo member, and I've got a super cool patch for you. So this next year, we're going to have some members hitting that. The next thing that I want to talk about is we've been kind of talking about it for a couple of months now, but we're going to be starting participating or partnering with a run club. Run Free Run Club is based out of Camarillo with Brandon, and he is going to be leading some or partnering some run clubs with us so that all of our members are invited to participate in them, and they're going to be on Wednesday evenings. So January 1st, January 8th, January 15th, January 22nd, and January 29th. All of those, except for the January 1st one, are all going to be in Camarillo. We're going to put those events up in the events tab in the app, and you're going to be able to sign up for those. You're going to be getting an information text on when and where the actual details are. So be on the lookout for that if you do sign up for that. We're excited to partner with him. We're excited to see how it goes, how you guys like running with a run club. It's something that's not just CrossFit every single day. What are some other things that you can do to use your fitness, maybe meet some new people? So we're excited about that partnership. The next thing that I want to talk about is 24/7. The 24/7 access, as you know, has been in effect for a couple of years now in Oxnard Movement. It's been going really well. You can use it as an add-on to your membership. It is $30, and you can get access to the gym anytime the classes are not happening, anytime there's not staff here either. I always tell people anybody is more than welcome to come in and use the space if I am here or another coach is here. But if I have to leave or other coaches have to leave, then you got to leave with them. This gives you the opportunity to say, hey, if I want to come in at 3 p.m., if I want to come in at 3 a.m., if I want to come in at noon, I can choose when I want to come in, and I know that I can always have access to the gym floor no matter what. We have now just launched this in Ventura. So if you would like to sign up for this, I'm going to read through the instructions really quick, but I'm also going to attach this PDF so that you can sign up and get this going. And if you're in the Ventura space and you want 24/7 access for Ventura, this is exactly how you'll do it. Quick little breakdown for pricing before then, though. It's $30 onto your membership, whether you're in the Ventura space or in the Oxnard space. If you would like access to both gyms with 24/7, it's $40. So if you have the Ventura space and you're like, actually, I want both the Ventura and Oxnard, then it's an additional $10. The same thing with Oxnard. If you're on the Oxnard and you're like, well, it'd be great to have the Ventura space as well, then you can add an additional for $10 as well. So here's what you need. You need the August Home app. You need the Oxnard Movement app, and you need an active membership. You download the August Home app. We create an account. Once you create an account, I will then be able to add you. So you're not going to have to be looking or searching for anything, but you just need to make yourself an account. It has you go through a bunch of authentication steps, so you need to do that prior. Then make sure that your payment information is up to date on the Oxnard Movement app. Then you need to watch the locking and unlocking video overview for either the Oxnard or the Ventura facility. Or if you're going to be at both, you need to watch both of those videos. There's short 1-minute videos kind of showing you how to operate the lock. You'll need to watch that before I can give you access. The next thing is you need to watch the video for the safety walkthrough. On top of just learning how to operate the lock, you need to know where the first aid stuff is, where the AED is, where the light switches is, how do I operate the music if I need to. So you need to watch those videos as well. They're very short, very straightforward, but you'll get on this document, you'll have links to all of those videos. Then just understanding that when you're in the facility for 24/7, we're not unlocking other doors. You can use the garage door, so you can roll up the garage doors, but the only doors for use is the door that you're going in and out of with the August lock. And then finally, once you've done all of these prior steps, you're going to be sending me an email so I can do both things. I can add it into your Oxnard Movement app, and I can give you access via the app. Once I've given you access, I will send you back a message and say, hey, you are set up and good to go. This is going to be a great opportunity. I know there were some changes having to reduce some of the open gym hours at the Ventura facility. This is one of the ways that we can give some of that back to you guys. I've already got the door set up. I've already got our insurance policy covering us as well. So that was something that took a little bit of time and negotiation with. And so it is set up and ready to go for you guys. I'll be attaching this inside the email as well. So if you'd like to go through this PDF and take all the steps, you can then just shoot me an email and we'll get you all set up for that 24/7 access. The last thing that I want to talk about is price increases in our contracts for Ventura and in Oxnard, or Oxnard and Ventura. There is up to a 5% yearly increase on January 1st of every single year. I want to talk about what we kind of did. I did my audit this year in early December, looking at all of our expenses and deciding, hey, how much do we need, how much went up, and what do we need to increase memberships to make sure that we can continue to operate normally. Some awesome news. We had a lot of things kind of go up in this last year. A lot of our monthly expenses go up. Our biggest increase in monthly expenses is our rent. But this past year, the other really big expenses that kind of went up was the CrossFit affiliate had a massive increase in the cost as well. And there was a couple of other of our smaller services that went up in cost. Some of the older things like the Zen Planner and SugarWOD were going up in costs as well. I did a lot of work on my end this year to try to, and I do this on a regular basis, reduce as many of those expenses as we possibly can. And so we were able to do some big investments into this later this year into giving us, putting us into the new software, this new app. We had a bigger upfront investment in that, and it's going to lower our monthly overall costs there a little bit. And then another really big thing that we were able to do is negotiate some of our reoccurring bills. I was able to get a hold of and negotiate some of our insurance stuff and some of our other liability pieces and other services that we use, able to do some negotiation, which is fantastic. And then another big piece that helped a lot this past year for all of Oxnard, we implemented changing everybody over to ACH. And ACH was a massive change as well on a monthly basis on what it's able to save for us. So all this to be said, I'm extremely excited that going from the 2024 year to the 2025 year, there is not going to be a price increase. The 12 times a month membership will stay at $184 in 2025, and the unlimited membership will stay at $214 for the 2025 year. I'm doing everything on a yearly basis to make sure that we can try to do this. If we can reduce expenses as much as we possibly can to offset some of the things that are going up that we can't help from going up, I will do my best. Of course, there's a caveat as I don't want to do that if that means lowering our level of service for you guys. We want to be able to deliver the best coaching, the best equipment, the best product out on the gym floor that we possibly can. So I'm not going to go cheaper on that end. So super excited about that. Final thing with this is it's the end of the year, and every 6 months I offer some slots to do some prepaying. I offer 3 slots for a 6-month prepay, and I offer 3 slots for a 12-month prepay. And here's the way that those work. These are paid in full memberships, and you get a little discount on them. So if you're paying a 6-month membership and you want to pay for it in full, you're going to get a 10% discount on that membership to pay in full for 6 months. If you are on if you want to pay for a year in full, you can pay for a year in full and you will get a 15% discount on these memberships. There is only 6 slots available, 3 available for the 6-month and 3 available for the 12-month prepay. But this is a great way that if you know, hey, I'm sticking around, I'm committed to this thing, I can commit and I want that extra little discount. There are some caveats, right? If you pay in full, you're not getting your money back. You've paid in full. I'm not going to refund you money that you have paid us. So be aware of that. I want to make sure that you know, hey, if I'm paying for in full, I'm committed to this. I'm being here. I'm coming in. Those typically go really fast, so you need to send me an email in the next 2 weeks so that we can organize and set those up for our members. Ventura, you know that there's a price increase coming in July for you guys. This could be a really good way for you to lock in a current pricing for maybe a little bit more of an extended time period. Cool. That is it for today's video. I know it is a little bit longer. We got a little bit more announcements. Stay tuned after Christmas. Oh, holiday schedule. Final thing, holiday schedule. Make sure to look on the Push Press app. We have a bit of a modified schedule starting next Monday all the way through until January 1st. So make sure you're looking at the schedule on Push Press. There's going to be some modification to classes. Some days only Oxnard's open. Some days only Ventura is open. Some days we have a workout with a coach instead of just a coached class. You get to work out with a coach. And then I believe Christmas Day is closed completely. Great. I'm terrible with scheduling stuff, so make sure that you're double checking, triple checking what's going on in the app. That'll be the most up to date. Come January, we're also going to be laying out a bunch more events for next year, so be on the lookout. Look for the clinics, look for the events in the event page. We're excited for 2025. We'll see you guys after Christmas. Happy holidays.